Welcome to Unit 5, Chapter 1, Excel, Part 3, the Spreadsheet. The essential outcomes. You will use open and close software to create and format professional business spreadsheets. You will also be using built-in functions and write formulas for business computations in spreadsheet software. Section 1-3, Writing Basic Formulas in Excel. The basic rules for writing formulas. Every formula must begin with an equal sign in Excel. All formulas follow the order of operations used in all mathematics and its symbols. The exponent in Excel uses the caveat, multiplication uses the asterisk, division uses the slash, addition uses the plus sign, subtraction uses the minus sign. In the example to the right, we want to find the difference between the budgeted amount in B7 and the actual amount in C7. The first step is to put the cursor in D7 where we want our answer to appear. We will then type in the equal sign, click on B7, add the minus sign by typing it in, click on C7. We will check our cell reference in D7 to make sure it is correct. If we look at the formula, it reads equal B7 minus C7, which is correct. Then we will hit the Enter key to put in the answer. Using the fill handle, we will copy the formulas down the column. Order of operations. Like in math, Excel uses the order of operation to calculate. When writing formulas in Excel, when you have more than one calculation within a formula, you will need to use parentheses to determine order. On the right, we have 4 different formulas. How would we write these formulas in Excel? The table displays 4 formulas. How do we write these formulas? To begin, every formula must begin with an equal sign. So the first step is to put our cursor in the cell where we want the answer and then type in the equal sign. We will first write the formula for the first example. After typing in the equal sign, we need to determine which operation you want or we want Excel to do first. Based on the order of operation, exponents are first to be evaluated, but there are no exponents in the formula. According to the order of operations, multiplication is done second. So multiplication is done first and placed in parentheses to let Excel know to do them first for this formula. After multiplying, it then adds the 2 multiplication answers together. So looking at the example, we wrote in our equal sign, and in parentheses we put 2 times 2 because we want Excel to do this step first. We also put in parentheses 3 times 2 because we want Excel to do this operation second. And then lastly, we have the plus sign so that Excel will add 4 plus 6 to get the answer 10. To see how the rest of the formulas are calculated, Review the 3 images on the left. Displaying formulas in Excel. To turn on our formulas, you will use the shortcut Control+Grave Accent. The grave accent is the symbol on the key that is to the left of the number 1 key on your top row. When your teacher reviews your work, make sure you have your formulas displayed. Aesthetic features in Excel. New aesthetic features. On the Home tab to the left of the wrap text icon, you are going to see the orientation alignment. This rotates your text diagonally or vertically. Notice that you can rotate your text either counterclockwise, clockwise, vertical text, rotate text up, or rotate text down. The example given here is using the angle counterclockwise.
You have just finished listening to the instructions. We will now be doing our class activity 1-3. We will be using class activity 1-1. Open up the class activity 1-1 that you saved on your flash drive. In D4, type in the heading Difference. Place your cursor in C4 and click on the Format Painter tool. Copy the formatting from C4 to D4. Adjust column D so that it has a width of 1. In D6, write a formula that will subtract the actual amount from the budgeted amount. 7. Use the fill handle to copy the formula in D6 down the column through D10. 8. Add red color font color to any answer in column D that has parentheses. 9. Merge and center cell B3 through D3. 10. Merge and center cell A1 through D1. You are now to go to Google Classroom and download the class activity 1-3 underneath the About section. Make sure you save the Excel worksheet to your Chapter 1 folder. Create a formula for each of the formulas given in the table. The first formula has been done for you so that you have an example. The correct answers are on the right side of the formula so you can discern whether you have written the formula correctly in column A. When you have finished with class activity 1-3, display your formulas. Call your teacher over to review your work.
Congratulations, you have finished part 3. Make sure you have shown your teacher your work before moving on to the next slide presentation.